with the at-bats. We came back today, put up 10 runs. What do you think about the offense?
I thought our offense was going the exact way it's supposed to when we're going great. And when I say that, we were able to draw some walks. We didn't chase a ton, but we're hitting extra base hits, right? So anytime we can start, we had the one double and the rest were home runs. But when our offense is at our best, that's what we're doing. We're hitting balls and we're leveraging balls to the outfield. And I thought that was big. Tristan started the game off the way he did. And, obviously I thought Troy, but it was exactly how I want our offense when we're going right. It's the walks and it's leveraging baseballs.
Talk about Tristan as the table setter. He did again today with 3 hits. Just talk about his contribution all weekend.
Yes, and you know what? I'm just give him a lot of credit. He made an adjustment to his left-handed swing, and there was a lot of frustrated people with his swing, right? Him, the coaches, everyone, and to his credit, he figured it out. And anytime, that's really fun because when things aren't going right, that's going to happen. Our game is tough, as you guys know. I mean, and look, that guy gets pitched as tough as anybody on our team, maybe in the league. And for him to come in this week and just figure it out was really big for our team because I think, as you guys know, he's the table setter. And, both games we won on Friday and Sunday, he let it off with a hit. And when he can do that, we can get going. Yeah.
Trey made a really good play, shortstop, to maybe keep the game from being tied. How much, momentum do you think that gave the team to go back in the bottom half of that inning and score 4 runs?
That was crucial. That's a great point. If you were to say to me, what's the play of the game, it's that. So the fact that he makes that play, but look, it even took Cole, right, to pick the ball out of the dirt. It just barely stuck in his glove, but it's stuck in his glove. And then you know what? He leads off that next inning, you're right, and he gets 2 strikes and hits a ball backside, and then there you go. And to me, that was the game. And so I was really proud of the job that Chris Mockimer did again out of the bullpen. Obviously the game was the game right there in the 7th, and he's proven now multiple times that, hey, look, regardless of what inning it is, when the game's on the line, we need to go to him. And I thought he threw well again.
Dawson's already proved this season how big he is in the infield and how much of a force he is. Just talk about how big of an addition he is to this team.
Yes, and you know what? He is one of those guys that every player in our team loves and pulls for, right? He's just, man, he is a good human being. When you get down to the core of him and you start thinking about, we talk all the time about the student person player. Man, he just exemplifies it, and when you're a pitcher and that ball's hit on the ground, when you feel like you don't even need to watch to see if you're going to make the play, that's big, Charlie. So you bring that up, he's that guy. The second that ball's hit, our whole team goes, oh, he's out. We think he's making every single play. And sometimes it's almost unfair to him because he has so much range. He's extended and he's reaching, and there's a lot of people that don't even get to some of the balls he gets to. But the fact that he can do that defensively, and then offensively, he just continues to get better with every single game. He hit the home run yesterday. He had the 2-strike hit that we just talked about that led to the beginning. So he's definitely a key piece of what we're doing.
We talked on Tuesday about how important of a week this was. You guys finished 3-1. I guess how pleased are you with how you're playing right now? Or what would you like to see improve?
Well, yesterday was tough. That's a 15-1 loss. I mean, that's a man. And I went back and I watched that video, and I looked all of our positional players in the eye, and I said, guys, there are times where you just have to tip your cap. That pitcher was unbelievable. He threw as good a game as anyone has in my year and a half here. And look, we faced some really good arms, right? I mean, that's not to take anything away from anyone else. His misses were so small. He was up to 95, both sides of the plate down. And I just looked them all in the eye, and I just said, hey, look, guys, you got to tip your cap. He did a good job. Did we chase at least 7 balls out of zone? Yes. But, man, did we strike out way too much? Yes. But I thought he did really good. And you know what? For our team to respond offensively, that was really big. So, you know what? To answer your question, we played 4 games. I thought 3 out of the 4 games we pitched and swung the bats well, right? And for us to be great, we got to keep putting them more together. I want us to go on a run where we have 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row and not have that one in the middle. So for us to be great, we're going to have to keep moving forward. But the way our team responded after a tough loss yesterday says a lot about our team.
And just what's your overall thoughts on Mark Kingston and the job he's doing in South Carolina? I guess just your overall impression.
Yeah, you know what? I just told him this. I thought all their positional players that were there from a year ago are all better. And you know what? And he was very appreciative. But that team is better. That team's better. And you know what? I don't know their entire roster. I haven't studied it, but I believe in my heart that team's better. And you know what? This league is really hard, as you guys know, especially when you get hired when he did, and it's just hard to even get a recruit in there. So you're basically, what you inherit is what you inherit. And I think he's doing a really good job. Really good job.
Nick, this was a real roller coaster ride of a series. You referred to that. What is the key for a team like yours mentally to handle something like this and come back the way you did?
So this team, this was my single thing I asked them to do before the game. I said, I'm going to ask you to do one thing today. And that's for you to have a desire to win that dominates, and for you to show us. Show us. We'll be in there with you, coaches included. We need to show everybody how bad we want to win. Now, how do you do that? You don't have to be standing on that rail and be yelling and screaming. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when someone does something that we deem to be right or good, then we're going to celebrate that. And it doesn't even need to be a word. It could be a high five. It could be it doesn't matter. But we need our team to show everybody how bad we want to win. And what does that include? That includes 0 lapses in concentration. That includes being a great teammate. That includes, hey, when you get out, you don't miss a whole one of your teammates at bats because you're too busy feeling sorry for yourself. You're going to get right back up there and you're going to start exchanging some information, and we're going to get this right. But we're going to have a desire to win that dominates, and every time our team does that, our team is special. And you know what? They're 18 to 23-year-olds, and let's face it, they don't do it all the time. And it's my job to pull it out of them. And I'll pull my hair out trying to get them to do it, if that's what it takes. Thank you.